Are the Los Angeles Lakers on the verge of making a game-changing trade? Rumors are swirling about a bold move that could shake up the roster, and it's coming from none other than Lakers legend Magic Johnson. He's publicly urged the team to target a well-known all-star who embodies the toughness and skill needed to elevate this team. Stay tuned, because this could be the pivotal moment we've all been waiting for. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with all the latest Lakers news. As we dive into the latest buzz surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers, it's clear that the stakes are high. Magic Johnson, a true legend of the franchise, has publicly called for a bold blockbuster trade for none other than Jimmy Butler. Now let me tell you, this isn't just any trade speculation. This is something that could fundamentally alter the trajectory of our team as we look ahead to the playoffs. Magic emphasized the need for a mean and physical player, and who fits that bill better than Butler? He's not just a scorer, he's a fierce competitor who rises to the occasion in the playoffs. With LeBron James aging and the pressure mounting to win now, adding a talent like Butler could be exactly what we need. Magic's words resonate. Do you want to win now or save all that draft capital for later? It's a tough question, but with LeBron in the mix, I lean towards winning now. Jimmy Butler is not only a proven player with playoff experience, but he also has roots in Los Angeles. He's comfortable here, familiar with the surroundings, and that could play a vital role in his transition to our squad. But let's be real, this isn't just about what Butler brings to the table. It's about the potential fallout of such a move. The Lakers have been surprisingly quiet this offseason, opting for a coaching change instead of making roster adjustments. With JJ Redick stepping in as head coach, we've all been wondering how this team will gel. Adding Butler could significantly impact that chemistry, especially considering his leadership qualities and experience. However, there's a bit of a cloud hanging over this situation, and that's the contract Butler holds with the Miami Heat. He has 3 years left, but there's a strong possibility he'll opt out and hit free agency next summer. This puts the Heat in a precarious position, as they might need to consider a trade if they want to avoid losing him for nothing. But will Pat Riley, a savvy veteran in the front office, be willing to pull the trigger? That's the million-dollar question. As fans, we have to weigh the risks and rewards. The Lakers have been linked to various trade rumors, with names like Zach LaVine also floating around. But the allure of Jimmy Butler is hard to ignore. He's a player who can elevate this team's performance and bring a level of toughness that's sometimes been lacking. His stats this season, averaging 18.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, and nearly 5 assists, show he's still got it. And when the games matter most, you can count on him to step up. So, I ask you, is bringing Butler in the best move for the Lakers? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, the idea of pairing him with LeBron and Anthony Davis is incredibly enticing. On the other hand, we have to consider the long-term implications of trading away draft capital. It's a delicate balance, and as die-hard fans, we know how crucial these decisions can be for the future of our franchise. I want to hear from all of you. What do you think about Magic Johnson's call for a trade? Is Jimmy Butler the answer to our prayers, or should we sit tight and focus on developing our young talent? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I genuinely want to know what's on your mind. The latest buzz surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers is that they had a golden opportunity to acquire Jonas Valanciunas from the Washington Wizards just 9 days ago. However, hesitation from the front office has made that deal seem increasingly unlikely. Now, why would the Lakers pass on a player like Valanciunas, who could have bolstered their frontcourt depth? Well, it turns out the concerns are largely about his defensive limitations. As time passes without a trade, it feels more and more like the situation with Valanciunas is just a smokescreen. Reports indicate that the Lakers could have finalized the deal even 24 to 72 hours in advance, but the fact that they haven't done so raises red flags. Personally, I'm okay with this decision, because I see Valanciunas as being too defensively limited, especially when it comes to mobility. In a league that thrives on fast-paced play and pick and rolls, a less mobile big man could easily become a target for opposing teams. Currently, the Lakers sit at 16-13, holding the 7th spot in the crowded Western Conference. While this record suggests a decent playoff outlook, their inconsistent performances against stronger teams highlight the urgent need for roster upgrades. With the February 6 trade deadline looming, the front office needs to make a decision. Do they revisit the Valanciunas trade or explore other options that might align better with their defensive priorities? Interestingly, the Lakers have already turned their attention to other potential trade targets. Names like Nick Richards from the Charlotte Hornets and Robert Williams III from the Portland Trail Blazers are now on their radar. These players are known for their defensive prowess and versatility, which could complement Anthony Davis much more effectively than Valanciunas could. Additionally, the Lakers are eyeing upgrades on the wing, with players like Cam Johnson and Dorian Finney-Smith in their sights, both of whom could contribute in terms of three-point shooting and perimeter defense. Now, we can't overlook the financial implications either. Valanciunas' contract could lead to luxury tax issues if added to the roster, especially when more affordable and defensively minded alternatives are available. This is a crucial factor that could influence the Lakers' decision-making process as they weigh their options. As things stand, Valanciunas remains a productive player for the Wizards. While Washington has struggled this season, his consistency makes him a valuable trade asset. But for the Lakers, passing on this opportunity might lead to regret if they fail to adequately address their front-court needs before the deadline. It's a precarious balancing act. Do they stick with their current roster, or do they take a risk on a player who may not fit their defensive philosophy? I know many of us are feeling the pressure of these decisions. The Lakers need to stay competitive in this tightly contested Western Conference, and every move counts. Whether they circle back to Valanciunas or find a different path remains to be seen, but the uncertainty is palpable. So, what do you think about this situation? Was passing on Valanciunas the right call? Personally, I'm torn. On one hand, his offensive capabilities are undeniable. On the other, his defensive struggles could become a liability. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think the Lakers should have made a move for him, or do you agree with the current strategy? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on all things Lakers, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're in this together as we navigate the ups and downs of this season, and I can't wait to see where it all leads.